Alright, it looks like we're live. Not exactly leaving much time for people to come in, unfortunately. Started way too late. But yeah, part 4 of the Fire Emblem 30th anniversary stream. Today's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. Because we'll be ending on a rather climatic battle in Chapter 20, but we have to get there first. Hopefully the maps will be getting a little more interesting. Hello, Kaiser Vlad. I see we have a renowned man here. Hello, Darren Demond. I'm glad you like my F-Zero videos. They're actually really old. Like, I was not as good at video making back then, but, yeah. Glad you enjoyed them. People are still enjoying them, that's good. It seems like everyone comes onto my channel because they like my F-Zero and Advance Wars content, and I can't do anything else. Nah, I'm kidding. Oh, I should post this to my Discord server. Not that they'd be interested. Well, I guess one guy from that server is here already. So it kind of makes sense to post it here. So how is everybody today? We'll be beginning Chapter 16 in about 2 minutes. Will this thing show me who's online? Yes, it will. Okay. YouTube shows me a list of people who are watching now. That's good. So it looks like everything is good to go. I've got my website with a guide to this game because I always read a guide while I'm playing. I should actually check for item drops in this chapter. It doesn't look like there are any. There's a thing in a village. Oh wait, this is the wrong chapter. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 droppables, but they're not that important. Alright, so in case you're just dropping in, welcome to the 4th Fire Emblem 30th Anniversary live stream. We are beginning with Chapter 16 today. This isn't an X6 stream? Why would I play Mega Man X6? Is YouTube telling you I'm playing Mega Man X6? Whatever. Alright, this is actually a pretty noteworthy chapter because we're actually going to take on Marth's home castle from the enemy now. Pretty big map. And for everybody who missed it last time, we actually lost George the Archer. That's unfortunate because we have to face down a ton of dragons in the endgame without an archer, which is going to be very painful. Who should I bring? I want all of my flyers. Well, Yeah, I love Mega Man X6. Kinda. That's a very much a stretch of my opinion on that game. We might need... Let's see, I wonder who's got what. No, I pressed start. Oh well, it's no biggie. I can check on people's items in the next chapter. Yeah, Martha's a sister who's been captured. Yeah, big surprise. Right, so this is going to be annoying because we have 2 villages we have to get to. You can actually only visit one of these villages. As soon as you visit one, the other locks up. So we have to get Marth down there to get our choice of one character. And then there's a new character that we can recruit here by talking with Marth. So as you can see, Marth is going to be darting around this board quite a lot. And we've got some dragons that we have to deal with. It's very much a lot of annoyances here. So let's see what these guys have. Oh wow, you've been watching since then, Von Strog? That's pretty impressive. Thank you for watching. Alright, so these dragons have absolute junk for equipment. And their power is 11, 11, and 11. They're the Skyrim dragons. No, that's 11, 11, 11. Like, that's the worst joke I could have made because it... Alright. So I'm not sure if Minerva could actually, like, pull them all in, and I'm not sure Hardin could either. Hardin just ended up with so little HP, I have no idea how that happened. So they got 10 movement, and none of them have javelins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1. Alright, so we'll put... Agumon can go there. I think I want Navarre to get over here. So we'll put him here. And equip Silver. Minerva can... what do we want to do here? Because if we get too close to that castle, then the enemies are going to... The Dragon Knights will go for them instead. We'll set it up like this. This should be alright. Martha's still not that strong yet. Now, let's see here. I suppose one of our mages could go for that hero as soon as the Dragon Knights are dealt with. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, what do you have equipped? You have a Vulcanon and a Recover. Oh, yeah. We have to give that away at some point. Oh, yeah, we might need a mage to deal with these guys. Start fast forwarding as soon as the enemy phase starts. Yeah, I think we're good with this for now. I'm surprised at how little I used Cane Enable so far. Alright, let's see what they do. There's a pretty big weakness in the AI for this chapter, because you can see that there are a ton of archers and stuff over there. And this first dragon isn't going to do much. They have to go all the way around the river to get to our units, but if you place a flyer across the river, they'll go for that instead. Leading to this situation where you can just, like, bait them. If they can't go for your flyer, they'll try to go around the river. But if they can go for your flyer, they'll go for that instead. So luring them away is very easy. Alright, I think Aguma is going to have to avoid... Well, Navarre can probably defend this village just fine. Meanwhile, everyone has to deal with the Dragon Knights. Let's get rid of the first one. Wow, double dodged Volcanon. Very interesting. I've been missing with that spell so much. I'm starting to wonder. Okay. Agma has to deal with this. Armor Slayer. I think by this point everybody would have abandoned their armored units, so I have no idea why they're carrying Armor Slayers. Alright, do we take a risk with one of our weaker units to get rid of this guy? I suppose we should. Silver Sword Sheeta. No, no damage. No damage with a silver sword? Wow. Okay. I know Sheeta's power is low, like 4. And now I have absolutely no idea who can actually, like, take a stand against these guys. Alright, so Abel should... Whoa! Oh, that's the guy with a Night Slayer. I'm a big dummy. That was not a good move. So let's do it again. Alright, so Kane got it. He's level 8. So these next couple of chapters are going to encourage a lot of warp uses, so you'll probably see that counter on the right go way, way up. Oh, he could, let's see. I will give Volcanon to Merrick. So now that the flyers are out of the way, that was, pretty much the only really big threat. There are reinforcements on this map, but there's not a lot of them. There's actually a very small number of enemies in this chapter, which is, very strange. RNG says you're F-frame 1 in 255. Okay. Oh, this is not good. If we don't kill this thief, he's going to... Well, if he destroys one of the villages, it's not a big deal, because the other one is still there. You can only pick one of the two anyways. So, whatever. No warping yet. So what is up with these guys? They are trying to... Alright then. They want to take us on. We'll let them do that. Does Paula have an empty slot? She does. But she won't be able to, Nice job, Paula. We can promote her now, too. Get rid of the cleric so he can't cast reserve. And we're definitely not opening that door yet because there are 2 heroes inside. And I suppose we should send Agma to go and deal with that. Now, Sheeta. I think she'll have a better shot against this, Oh, that's not, Well, that's not good. Well, she hit level 13, that's good. She has 7 more levels before she can promote, and we need her and we are getting her promotion item very soon. I'm gonna get rid of this guy for safety. I don't know if Sheeta can handle the rest of them. I hope that's not in range of any archers. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. This could be very bad. I should have used the Thunder Sword. I wanted to save Sheeta, so I risked my neck for Minerva. And unfortunately, if Minerva is lost, then I have to restart. So, hoping for some luck here. Okay, Sheeta dodged that one. That's lucky. Okay, she dodged. That's good. Sometimes I am thankful for only rolling one random number, and the thief didn't do anything. That's very strange. Okay, first things first. I don't have the Libro in my inventory anyways, so I guess Minerva and co have to get out of there really quickly. First, still have some Excaliburs, so let's get rid of the hero. Oh, he's got a Thunder Sword. Well, Thunder Swords aren't that much of a threat. He does double with it, though. That's interesting. Okay, get everyone out of there. They need healing. Alright, so we can visit one of the two villages. Does anyone have a preference? Left or right? It doesn't really matter to me. I think both characters that are in there have the same items. So it's totally up to you guys. Oh, I actually need to do some item management while I'm at it. Because I forgot to give away one of the warp staffs. Wendell would really like to have one. Left just cause? Okay, if no one objects, that's what I'm going with. Might take another turn. Yeah, it will take another turn. I need to take another turn anyways, so it's fine. This will probably take a little while. So you want the left? Ah, Dimitri has returned. Oh, geez, does Merrick have enough HP to take 2 hits from that, Thunder Sword? Nah, he totally does. Alright, so reinforcements don't show until turn 10. So, we're very early in the game here. I will just give this Dragon Sword away. Navarre doesn't need it. And the first person to respond to my question said the left village, so that's what we will do. Oh, of course. I knew the right village was the one I wanted. So the gimmick here is that you can only recruit either Aaron, or Alan as the game calls him, and a hero named Samson. Aaron is the paladin, and I think he has... I think Samson has better stats, but I think Alan is a paladin, so he moves quicker. And that's kind of an advantage. He's actually somewhat on par with Hardin at this point, which is really strange. Let me compare here. Oh no, Hardin's got him beat for sure. But defense is about the same, and HP is about the same, which is really odd. Like, I normally never expect Hardin to have such low health. So yeah, it looks like the village is open, but you can't go in with Marth now. They hate you. Right, so I need to get rid of one of Wendell's items. Maybe going up here and item give. This is rather roundabout, but I'm trying to get the warp staff on. I'm trying to get the warp staff on 2 different units. Alright, this might be a little risky, but away we go. There, he's gone. Well, what level is Merrick at? Oh, that's where the hero crest is, and Merrick's level 10, so he can promote. We don't have the promotion item for him yet. That will be forthcoming. Okay, it's just a silver sword. Merrick's safe. And do we have any armor slayers? Because we have 2 generals on the, Oh yeah, Sheeta's got one. This is tricky, though. I'd love for Sheeta to take out one of these guys, because the boss has a killing edge, but because it's a double castle, you can actually seize the spot guarded by the generic enemy instead of the boss. Which probably sounds really strange. Let's use a fort to heal. But that's just how they did it. I don't know if they were aware of this possible move by the player. But you never know sometimes. Oh, we got a paladin coming around the south. The archers are out of our way. And I'll show everybody. I think it just ends your turn if you try to visit it, so, yeah. Back to the world of Dragon Door Keys. Hello, Barry. You missed your chance to pick one of the 2 villages for me to visit, because you can only visit one of these 2. That's the thing that they do. Alright, so now we are going to deal with the other hero that was in this cage. Open up the door. And we send in Ogma. Enemy will attack first, but that's not a problem. Alright, so what do we do here? The Thunder Sword is also an option for these armors. Let's see how good it is. Yeah, that kind of works. Minerva's level 6 and doing very well. I like that defense. Look at that. She's 5 points from the max. Oh, geez, I need to heal. Let's get close enough to actually attack the guy. Alright, what will the enemy do now? Probably keep on moving. Oh, only 8 damage? Wow, that guy is just pathetic compared to our guys. Yeah, it's like I said, you can totally just, I guess, gaslight these archers by trying to get them. Alright, let's make sure Minerva cannot be attacked this time. She cannot. Alright, should we chance it with Cheetah? First we'll recover, that's for sure. I actually think the horsemen are going to be in range. So, let's not do that. And now Marth needs a warp. Because I ain't moving him all the way around to the side. Alright, so that's 1 extra warp, so I have to update the thing. I'm not even sure if people like all these counters and everything. I think they're interesting. Alright then. Yeah, I suppose we just need to... Well, we've got paladins incoming, so what I'm going to do is check my map, because I'm very lame and have a map with me. Hope that didn't lag for anybody. Yeah, the site actually says that one of the reinforcements comes from a tile that's not a fort because they made a mistake and put the reinforcement on this tile. But I don't know if that's totally true. We'll see if it is, I guess, if turn 10 comes. Alright. Alright, first the forts in the back are what will spawn reinforcements. So let's go here. Alan's gonna get a chance to play. Isn't that fabulous? Let's pull everybody back. Okay. Oh, he self-recruits. Alright, so this is a new character. He's called Cheney in this translation, and he, in the localizations of Shadow Dragon, he is just called Zane with an X. I believe that is... I believe it's some kind of Chinese name, because when you translate Chinese into English, it ends up with a lot of X's and Z's and stuff. Alright, so this paladin is probably going to get wrecked. Oh, right. I equipped the Horse Slayer, but this is really stupid. The Horse Slayer only works against Cavaliers, not Paladins or any other mounted unit, just Cavaliers, and that's a really strange thing. So anyways, Cheney / Zane has joined the party, and he is an interesting character. He is actually like an actual dragon in universe, but he cannot transform into a dragon. I think he lost his dragon stone or something. But he does have one interesting ability that I will demonstrate here. I'm probably not going to use it a whole lot. So, here's what happens. Cheney is a commando, which is a class that can transform into other classes. Now, I'm not sure on the specifics of this, but you basically get a copy of whatever character he transformed into. And before there were dancers, this is actually kind of interesting because you can create another warper. Like, if you need a second warper, you could just have him transform into your healer or something, if you need, like, an extra healer. But I'm unsure if he can pick locks if he's transformed into a thief, and I'm not sure if he can use the rapier if he transforms into Marth. So there are some specifics that I'm not really aware of. But yeah, interesting unit, if nothing else. Probably kind of usable depending on what version of the game you're playing. Alright, now we get to move in on the castle as soon as we're done with these guys over here. Alan only took 4 damage, and I don't think he got doubled, so I guess this is a good play. 11 damage! Oh, he dodged. He dodged and took 4 damage from the Cavalier. Okay. That was unexpected, so we'll have to get rid of one of these guys. Hello, Trafalgar. Do these guys have horse slayers? No, they just have javelins. Cheney's part of a race that transforms into dragons if they have a dragon stone, so I guess the idea is that he gave up one kind of transformation for another. There's no chests on the map, so I think we're okay to get into that fort as soon as the enemies move away. Yeah, that was close. Alan almost got killed. Another goof by me. What turn is it? Oh boy, the reinforcements are coming and that's even worse. Alright, so... what we can do is block them off. And hope for the best. I believe they show up on turn 10 enemy phase, so this is going to be turn 9 enemy phase. So, we're not up to that point quite yet. I'm gonna wait for those guys to be further away before I move in on this fort. We might as well give our strongest unit the Armor Slayer. I wish I had more Armor Slayers, though. Because I really just have this one on the Pegasus Knights and other flyers. How much strength does Katua have? She might be able to do some kind of damage. I should have saved that silver sword. Oh, Navarre's got an Armor Slayer, so that might be a little bit helpful. I knew I brought him along for a reason. Alright then. Oh, you know, I think that thief has the Draco shield that's supposed to be dropped in this chapter. Alright, Minerva. Oh, that's not a good chance to hit, but, she's not gonna do it. Wow, missed 2 times. Oh, this is gonna get sticky. Especially if Sheeta doesn't do anything against this guy. So he did 4 damage to Minerva. So we can actually kind of use that. 4 damage and 15 defense. He has 19 attack power. And I don't imagine he will double Sheeta, so to make this work... oh, even if he doubles Sheeta, it's totally okay. But we still have to set her up like this. And we might be consuming extra warps. Excuse me. I wonder if Marth could actually do a number on this guy. Power is 9. He'll be getting triple damage from the rapier because he's an armored unit, I think. Maybe it only works on unarmed units. Yeah, this is a sticky situation. Do either of you have javelins? No, of course not. Well, Alan's recovering health, which is a good thing. But they only have to deal with 2 enemies, really. So maybe I'm just worrying too much. Now let's warp him. That's another warp use. And we actually have to be careful about our warp uses now because there are only 2 left on that staff. And 5 left on the other one. But we get another warp staff real soon. Right, here they are. Alan dodged the first one. And I think he'll survive the... yeah, he'll survive the second one. So that reinforcement wave is totally safe. Oh, maybe not. Okay, he dodged. I'm getting scared. I just got this character, guys. Like... I mean, it's not like I care about him that much. He's the equivalent of Jagan in... oh, the enemy didn't even attack. Alright, Whatever should I do now? I could pull them away and warp in like Merrick or something. Alright, let's pull them out for now. I don't know why he didn't even make an effort to attack there. We are going to have to warp in Merrick, because I don't trust this. We used another warp, and I suppose I've used more warps than that in the past. We still have 6 left. In addition to another staff we'll be getting later. Alright. Now we've got to block off the rest of the forts. Oh, actually. Yeah, Alan's not going to live through that if I just leave him there. So let's go here. And here. And here. That should block off all the enemies. And it looks like it did. Oh, this is good. Abel and Cain are getting some levels. So they're safe at least. Now it's up to this boss. Or, not this boss. You know, the boss could be the one who drops the dragon ring and I'd never know. Oh, thank you, Merrick! Very good crit. Well, I guess I don't even need to worry anymore. Let's pick up some more EXP. Oh, Sheeta. Sheeta's mad. How about Paula? Or, no, that's Katua. It's so hard to tell sometimes when all you have to go by is their sprite. And maybe if I'd gotten rid of these guys like this earlier, then I wouldn't have had to worry. They're not that tough. Oh, that one would have lived, I suppose. Alright, so that's chapter 16 clear. This is going to be a fun chapter. Because now we're inside the castle, and this is where things get very hairy. Because this is going to be a lot of firsts. First of all, I just want to point out that this map is needlessly huge. Like, what is this giant column on the left for? It's nothing but mountains. So we'll be taking most of the same people as before. Can't really think of anyone we specifically need. Does Thomas have anything? He doesn't have anything. I'm just checking inventories now. Let's take Bantu. I have need of him. And, Linda. Why not? We might need Linda. Yeah, we've got, interesting name on this boss. So he is a basilisk monarchy, I think is what they called it. It's spelled like with a J. I don't really know what's up with that. But he is what the series refers to as a demon dragon, which you might remember was the species of Aiden from Fire Emblem 6. In this game, yeah, it's Star-Lord Marth for some reason, which leads to a lot of jokes in Mystery of the Emblem because you have to fight against the Wolf Guard and You know, I can't not imagine Wolf saying, "Can't let you do that, Star-Lord." Anyways, demon dragons are completely immune to magic, but they're not immune to archery and javelins, so it's still kind of, you know, they're not really that tough. He is sitting on the throne, though. So this is a very tricky chapter to approach. There's a lot of optional stuff in it. Because you have a bunch of chests here, but you have thieves ready to go after them, and they've got knights and mages and actual generic dragons mixed in with the rest of the army. There's a powerful hero and a sniper guarding this area. So it's gonna be tough to push through all of that unless we do it the way everybody wants to, which is to first we're going to make him immune to the magic with the magic shield. Oh, I should have checked for the amulet. I wanted to do the amulet glitch. Okay, I'll explain it very quickly because it's not really the biggest thing in the world, but let's still talk about it. The magic shield gives you 7 resistance temporarily. It will gradually decrease back down to 0. However, if somebody affected by the magic shield attempts to use the amulet, the game sees that you have the maximum resistance and refuses to let you use the amulet. But now the game is tricked into thinking that the resistance is permanent. So you can make the magic shield buff permanent by attempting to use an amulet. Not that this is like the best thing in the world. I mean, 7 resistance, you're immune to only the weakest spells, and they're going to be using a lot. By the way, we're warping Ogma so that he can guard those chests. I wanted the magic shield because of the 2 mages inside. We still have to deal with the hero, but we can at least deal with the sniper on player phase, and that is a lot of damage. And he's leveling up still. How's his power not maxed yet? Is it maxed? No, he's still 3 off from the max. Let's drag in this Elfire Mage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Merrick can handle it, can he not? So another optional objective that you'll have to think about is you have the throne right here. So you might think to just seize it immediately, but these 2 enemies here, this is actually a very mean trick by the game. One of these 2 enemies is holding the member card, and for those of you who are experienced with Fire Emblem, you know that the member card gives you access to secret shops. And it so happens that there is in fact a secret shop right here on this door tile. You have to open the door and have the member card when you stand on it. So if all of that sounds weird, the mean trick that they pull is that in order to get to these 2 healers to take the member card, you have to fight through an endless swarm of reinforcements that comes out through here. The reinforcements do not stop until, get this, turn 50. Yeah! So, enough talking. I'm going to get through this as quickly as possible. I could get the... Oh, did I make sure to add a warp use, by the way? Let's see here. No, I don't think I did. Okay, there we go. So, if you use, like, say, a sniper, you could just kill them and take their items, but then the enemy sniper would be able to hit you. So it's a very strange situation to be in. Like, if we give a javelin to Hardin, it's possible that he could take out the... Yes, turn 50. Like, maybe that's not even accurate. Let me look. Oh yeah, turn 50. Turns 9 to 50. And that's going to be a massive drain on your resources regardless of what else you do. So you could just shoot one of these guys to take the member card right away, but then you would have to deal with a sniper. I think Hardin could survive sniper fire, but it's not guaranteed. Because snipers are notorious for getting crits. And they moved away anyhow. They moved away from the wall, so we don't actually have a way to hit them now to take the member card. We have dragons incoming, though. Ogma the Invincible. I have no idea how I ended up using the Var instead. I'm going to use the Armor Slayer so that I counter with it on an enemy phase. So how far can these dragons move? Alright, gotta pull them out. So I guess we're not getting a member card. It doesn't really matter too much. I don't think any of the secret shops have any game-breakingly good equipment. But unless you want me to spend a warp so I can just warp right in here and kill the guy, then I don't think that's happening. I honestly don't. So let's move in here and start on these armor knights. They are just armor knights with javelins. Chance to get some EXP for Linda, maybe? Assuming, it depends on how this goes with the other guy. Let's... Actually, there's a guy with a worm spell, so I want the magic shield again. And he's got a thunder sword, so that was actually a very good decision. It made him immune. So he shouldn't be able to hit Linda. So, Aura. There we go. Yeah, he's not moving out of there, I don't think. So we have dragon swords, so this is actually going to be very easy. As soon as we have all of that treasure, we can just seize the throne right away. Not bothering with a member card, unfortunately. You can purchase promotion items, I think, but, like, that's not really useful. Because you should have all the promotion items you need anyways. You can purchase stat boosters, but it takes so many extra turns to use them. Oh, he moves? Wait. Oh. I forgot. Why did I move Bantu in there? That was stupid. He could have died. I didn't know the guy moved, I guess. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm losing it. Right, so then, this Manakete is... This Manakete is vulnerable, so let's get rid of him. Let's do Volcanon. No! Dodged. Oh. You know, sometimes this game... I don't even know how much damage she can do because that's such a low amount of power. 19. Do I have to go online to look this up? Okay, go around and silver him. Oh, hey, we get a worm spell too. We can use that. And the sniper. Sniper is a deadly opponent if we want to... Oh, these two are vulnerable again. Maybe we can get that member card. If we do it on, like, the final turn or something. I'm worried about Merrick. Maybe he'll go for somebody else. if they're vulnerable. Oh, I should really be moving my thief towards those chests, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Merrick is totally okay. Agama definitely isn't, so he'll need backup. Alright, he needs backup, so that's what we'll get him. And as for this guy... yeah, let's go for it. There's no possible way this could backfire. Oh. It's not, oh boy. Alright, 3 damage. I just need to do 3 damage. I have total confidence in... Can Marth do it? No, he's not in range. Alright, Minerva, I believe in you and stuff. 3 damage. Okay, she just had to hit this. Yeah, and she did. I'm taking some unnecessary risk here. Alright, so the speed ring, of course, increases speed. We might find a use for it. So now we can just eject ourselves from the chapter at any point we want to by seizing, but let's go for all of those chests. Yeah, it's not really a long chapter, is it? Unless you want to get all of those goods and stuff. Does she have a javelin? Okay. We might be able to bait some of those guys out. Oh, the dragon's coming around the other side. Can we send Merrick to deal with him again? Well, you got rid of the first one. That's dealt with, and, right, those chests. Yeah. Should I refer to them as boxes from now on? Well, even boxes can be weird if you want. Oh, come on, Merrick. Oh, geez. One of those guys has a reserve staff. Actually, that just told me who has the member card anyways, so that's fine. Because I know the guy with the reserve staff also drops it. And that just leaves one more enemy to be dealt with. Then all the items are ours, and we also have thieves that we should probably get rid of. Wait, what weapons do they have? Iron, and... you never know, there could be a killing edge or something. So how are we going to... I suppose on the last turn I'll take a stab at the member card with Linda. And I should also do some item management if there still needs some to be item management. $10 damage. Alright, he is he's probably going to live on 1 health after this attack. That didn't happen. So, as I was saying, I'm probably going to take a stab at the member card with Linda right before ending the chapter. I think Kane has less EXP, I'm not really sure. So, as I was saying... Okay. That's better. Oh, the sniper's actually moving now. Didn't expect that. Oh, this guy doubles? Wow. Oh, I suppose a Silver Lance would do that. No, it's not the Silver Lance, it's Kane. It's Abel. Weird. Hey, a door key. What was a thief doing with a door key? Use a lockpick, man. Alright, so that's the Devil Sword. It is much like the Devil Axe, except it's a sword. It's not really as powerful. But yeah, Devil Sword, Devil Axe. Now we're going to have to do a bunch of... Oh, there's a shop there. Okay. Item storage, we will put this away and put this away. What will we take? It's a silver sword. Oh, there's the amulet. Maybe I could still use the glitch. Yeah, I can at least demonstrate that. And that is a dragon ring. Or Draco shield. It's weird having all items be rings. So actually, this is good. Because the sniper moved away, I can do this and not have to worry about it. He was 3 days away from thief retirement. Oh, wow. Linda doesn't double the guy, so we need a backup plan. Yeah, here comes those infinite reinforcements I was talking about. Okay. Well, I did say I would take a stab at the member card. We actually have to guard that spot until the chests are all taken care of. So... Oh, the throne doesn't heal? Why doesn't the throne heal? That's so strange. In every other game, the throne is a heal tile. That is a secret ring. It will increase the skill of the character who uses it. I would love to drag that sniper away from the wall. Remember, these guys keep coming until turn 50. So we're in for the long... Oh, I forgot to move Linda. I forgot to move Linda. There was nothing I could do. We just lost the best spell in the... Well, if she was getting doubled, then I guess Aura is a really crap spell anyways. Why do you have a javelin? It's like everyone's got to have a javelin these days. Alright. We have Merrick anyways. You need at least one good mage, and we have Merrick, we have Wendell. Linda wasn't useful for recruiting anybody. So it's like... Yeah, have more money. We don't need that. No member card, no Linda. This is a good day. And somebody should really tell these guys that infinite reinforcements like that are just not a good gameplay idea. It's that simple. And there's the warp staff. We have a third warp. Now we are going to demonstrate the glitch. Magic shield. And we use the amulet, and now the resistance buff is permanent, which is going to be good for our 75 defense Bantu. Have you seen this, Von Strog? 75 defense Bantu? Alright, Hardin's getting a little more HP, which is a good thing. I wish he'd get some more, though. And the last chest is a Night Crest, which I'm sure was well worth, losing things for. Eternal glory to Star-Lord Marth, who just got an innocent little girl killed. And he's about to get some more innocent little girls killed. So, Minerva's alive. That's a good thing, because we would miss a character in this chapter if she wasn't. Now to check inventories. Because I remember somebody had an important item. Like, I think maybe Ricardo had something. Oh, he just has lockpicks and an Orion bolt. See, somebody was holding on to something important. I guess I'll never know. Yes, the Black Knights. For people who played Path of Radiance, I suppose that you could say the Black Knight is in itself a reoccurring element. It's not just Path of Radiance that has Black Knights. Yeah. I guess Prince of Light would be next, because that's Selif's title. Alright. We are going to clear us a path to that arena. we are going to... I seem to remember certain classes could walk on water, but other than, like, pirates and snipers, I don't really know for sure. What's this house? Okay, that was a weird thing to say. Only the holder knows their power. Okay, sure. I think it's more time for Marth to get some experience fighting, for at least a little bit. Because he's still level 7 after all this time. Quick question, what do pirates look in this game? I don't know. They look like pirates. You want me to... I think I still have mine. They actually have a really goofy animation because the walking animations in this game are really weird. I don't really know how to describe it. Didn't we see pirates in an earlier chapter? Oh, is this paladin important? No. Marth takes a lot less damage than I thought. Oh, that's a level for him. Oh, he's going to collect all of the EXP. Uh-oh. I don't want him to level up too greatly because we get a special item for him in this chapter. Alright, let's go crazy with the horseman. 1 HP. Good job, Katsua. Real impressive. Oh, this is one defensive character. Yay, Sheeta's 14! They do wear bandanas. At least the one I have in his portrait, he has a bandana. Wears a bandana, can now walk on the ocean. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. We should actually have our warper pretty close to Marth. Oh, looks like heroes can walk on the river tiles. They're slow to move across river tiles, but it looks like they can, so that's cool. So is our special friend going to show up yet? Oh, I left Marth in range. No, he's fine. Well, he's actually really fine. That was very good. He's actually very good against these enemies. I guess the rapier was a stronger item than I thought. Like, people tell me that Marth is a really weak lord, but, you know, in the context of this specific version, I don't think he's that weak. I think it took a lot longer for Roy to become a good unit. And we have an arena, so... might as well while we're here, right? The bet is 18-4. And it's just a Cavalier, so this is not good. Are you kidding? So, yeah, that's what you can look forward to. Yeah, this is one broken arena. My goodness. I'm actually thinking I could push through this without a warp staff. I want to get rid of one of Julian's items. I suppose I could give this to you. And I'm not really using the silver card. Bantu can have it. He can do all my shopping. Alright, so might want a Horse Slayer before going into that arena. Oh, we could totally bait out these enemies one at a time. When does that character show up? Turn 6. Okay, then. What turn is it? Turn 5. Okay. Plenty of time to use the arena, then, on characters who can actually make it. Take a Night Killer into the arena. So she'll be showing up on this next turn. Oh, the flyer should probably just be, like, heading down here to take down the boss. I forgot about that, too. Because this is another chapter that's vulnerable to the whole, you can, take down the boss with your flyers and then just, like, end the chapter there. By warping onto the throne. There she is. That's who we're looking for. Do we move in Marth? We can get rid of this guy and move in Marth. Oh, nice crit. I'd like to recruit her right away. I hope that's close enough. I hope that wasn't too close. The enemies might be attracted now. Alright, so this is the final Pegasus Knight in the game. Her name is Est. And she has a new sword for us. She has taken back the Miracle Sword, which is known as Mercurius in the official localizations. Now, Est herself is an interesting character. Is that a Killing Edge? Est herself is an interesting character because when she joins, she is just really weak. She is not prepared for anything that you can find in this chapter. Or in any of the later chapters. Like, look at this. 13 speed is pretty good, but 6 power and 8 defense, that might be higher than Sheeta, I don't know, but the idea here is that she is weak to start, but if you put in the effort needed to level her up, she'll just skyrocket into a really great unit, or at least that's the theory. I do not consider her like a really stupidly good unit in Fire Emblem 1, but we need to free up a spot so Marth can receive the Miracle Sword, because it's a Marth-only sword that increases his growth rates. So if you train him with this weapon, he will actually gain even more stats than normal. And combined with one other item that we'll find later on in the game, this can turn Marth into a super unit, assuming you don't just stack a bunch of stat boosters, which is what I think most people will end up doing. So yeah, we got the Miracle Sword, we got Est. Oh, Est also enables a very special trick that she can do with her sisters, because there's Paula, Katua, and Est, if you combine them all together, they can perform the triangle attack, which is an instant critical. It's not really that good, because because Paula, Katu, and S all have to surround the enemy in order to use the triangle attack. I did not equip steel. I'm dumb. I'm gonna have to waste a turn. And the triangle attack there's another bug related to the triangle attack in that it can actually be used in arenas in Fire Emblem 1. I don't think that's normally supposed to be possible. But if you want to level up Est, then that's a really good way to do it. Just to send her to an arena with her sisters and abuse the trick with the triangle attack. But we're going to get rid of this boss, and he is apparently Sylvester Stallone, who doubles Minerva. Well, that's not good. Okay, guys, I need some, Minerva needs some real help here. Pretty big amount of danger. What's a good Sylvester Stallone quote? You know, I'm sad, but the only Stallone quote I can think of is, "You betrayed the law!" Which doesn't really apply here, but hey, free Night Crest, and Minerva is safe. Oh, that's not going to get her much EXP. Oh, nice crit. So we will attempt one arena battle with Julian. That's a good bet. Okay. Hey, look, a pirate! You wanted to see what the pirates were like. Here they are. I think he has a bandana. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Oh, hey, thief level. And we have over 100,000 gold. And here comes another warp. Get ready for it. Don't blink. And we've broken one of our warp staffs, but Chapter 18 is cleared. The arena man looks really messed up. Well, a lot of portraits in this game look really weird. Alright, so we have a very smallish map this time around because we're now inside of a temple that was guarded by the Black Knights for some reason. We need Bantu, and we need Julian. And I think we will take... Do we need Cheney? We don't really need Cheney. I mean, I could test the whole transform Cheney into a thief and get this over with quicker. Oh, I know. Let's bring Ricardo because I want a second thief and he's got my lockpicks. Anyways, hello Zephylos. Welcome to the stream. I hope that's how it's pronounced. Minerva, you're in too, I guess. So yeah, it looks like the boss of this chapter is interesting. Cheney. Cheney is Zane from, like in Shadow Dragon, he's called Zane, but in this translation, he's called Cheney. It's really weird. He's the guy who transforms into other units. Oh, you don't know how to pronounce it? Oh, okay then. I remember this chapter from the later games because in the later games there are actually roofs blocking all of the rooms so that you can't see what's inside until you open them. And surprise, there'll be archers and a sniper inside, so I guess that was the idea. But hey, at least this means we don't have to use up as many keys and stuff. Okay, first we gotta get rid of this mercenary. He dodged. Fabulous. I want to give this to Julian, oddly enough. And since Marth has the Miracle Sword now, he can actually, like, fight these guys, I'd say. Alright, fine. Aguma gets it. Yeah, I'll just power through these guys, honestly. Oh, a Killing Edge. Wendell needs to get his second Warp Staff. Is Hardin capped on everything? Oh, no. Still no. So that was a blank level. That was really unlucky. So one of the most frustrating things about Fire Emblem is the dreaded blank level, where you just gain absolutely nothing when you level up. And this is also another example of really boring level design, because it's just a bunch of rooms with chests and singular archers. Yeah, I would have, like, put more enemies on the path here, but nothing we can do about it. So that door's open. Storage. We want to take... Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. 7 more warps. Oh, wow. Nice crit. I forgot to heal him. Oh, well. This is, like, negligible damage. How did I forget to heal him? So weird. Rena needs some more staves because she's, like, almost broken all of hers. Alright, we gotta find the Star and Light Orbs. So first we have a Pure Water. That has the same effect as the Magic Shield. Except it's not a staff, so anybody can use it on themselves. She's got a javelin, so let's try this with her. Dodged again. Alright, it's time for Marth to try out his new toy. Oh, critical! And that's a lot of damage. Alright, so first level up with the Miracle Sword. 1 speed and 2 HP. But you can see that he got 2 HP off that level. He normally wouldn't get it. He normally wouldn't get 2 points. So that's an example of the Miracle Sword in action. I just got really unlucky. And we have a Bishop Ring. That is the promotion item for mages. So if we can get Merrick to level 20, that'll be really good. Or we could just promote him early. Mages are interesting in that when they promote, they gain the ability to use staves. So it would be beneficial to get him up there as quickly as possible. So let's give him this enemy. I'm feeling lucky. Excalibur. Uh-oh. 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 I guess I did something I shouldn't have done. Oh boy. You know, I really should have known better. Let's undo that. Because I would have just restarted the chapter anyways. That was really dumb. I should have checked his hit points. 30 hit points, so he's not gonna get done in by Excalibur. I know you guys must be thinking that I'm really bad at Fire Emblem now. Well, no, that's not really... I'm just gonna move on. Just pretend like it didn't happen. Just have Harden deal with all of these guys instead. It's really hard to get mages EXP when they can only do like fixed amounts of damage and you have no combat preview. That's the thing. If I had combat previews, then... yeah. Oh, somebody should have... I know who had a door key. Abel had it. That's dealt with. It's just gonna take like a couple of turns to get everybody to those chests and open them all up. And you have to do this, by the way. You have to get the star and light orbs, or else it's next to impossible to win the game. Which, it's probably not the best thing in the world. It's probably... oh, nice crit. It's probably a bad sign. So we have a second Orion Bolt. There are 2 unpromoted archers in this game and 2 Orion Bolts that they give you for free. How fabulous is that? Of course, I'm not going to use either of those. Okay, have you taken damage? Yes. Is this safe? It's probably not safe. Yeah, all these mages and everything. I'll drag one of them away. Ah, Volcanon. Wow. A dodge, huh? Well, he couldn't possibly dodge twice. He could. Yeah. He could. Okay, try again maybe? There we go. I just know I'm going to get like tons of angry chat messages now. Or at least I hope I would. Hey, look, the Earth Orb. This is a special item that damages all enemies and player units on the map. It's like a giant area of effect thing, so be very careful where you use it. Be more careful than me when I'm trying to get rid of enemies quicker. Yeah. This is just such a... yeah, I feel myself wanting to just get this over with as quickly as possible and running into player errors because... oh, hey, an angel ring. I just keep making mistakes because I want to get through this as quickly as possible, and the button on my controller is sticking. That's also not good. Okay, we got a Dragon Whip. What that does is it promotes Sheeta, and any other Pegasus Knight really, but you'll probably use it on Sheeta. This is also a really late point in the game to be getting these promotion items, in case you were wondering. Alright, time to challenge yet another hero to one-on-one. Oh, look at that! 4 damage against Ogma! It's such a low amount of damage. This guy I can safely get rid of without getting countered. That's a speed ring. All these treasures, man. You'd think Marth would collect them all at the end of the battle. But really... How'd they keep dodging? So weird. The mages are going to be a problem. I've got a 7 defense Bantu, though. Maybe he could bait them out. Maybe I should get that Libro from storage. Yeah, you know, I should get the Libro from storage and start using it more. Yeah, that guy's dealt with. Harden's got another level. We are almost to that chest. We probably want to get rid of the mages first, though. Oh, and we want to heal people too. Some guys are just getting low on health and stuff. What do these guys even have? Elfire and Freeze, which are not really all that threatening. One of these thieves must have something, though. One of these thieves probably has something. Alright then. 2 guys with reserves, which is very annoying. Oh, nice job. You attacked close up with a magic spell. Marth's gonna get another kill here. And he got... Oh, that's actually not a critical. The Miracle Sword has a special animation. It seems. I hope people aren't getting bored. The chat's rather silent right now. Well, at least Bantu is turning out to have some use. Well, his use is turning out to be very limited, but he is being useful in some spots. That is the Star Orb. That is one of the 2 orbs we need to complete the game, and if I am not mistaken, it is a very important orb in general, because holding it prevents you from using up weapon durability. And Marth's gonna get another level. So, yeah, that's a miracle level. That is a very good miracle level. So, the Star Orb combined with a Miracle Sword, because, you know, normally you see that the Miracle Sword can only be used 24 times before it breaks, but if you have the Star Orb, which prevents you from using up your weapons, then that's a That's a really great combo. That will allow you to level up Marth as much as you want with a Star Orb. And it also makes the Starlight spell towards the end of the game, which is also important. What did you hear? The thing I was talking about with the Miracle Sword? See, 15 damage is the number I need. And I think we should just start on this thief. How did you dodge 2 times? Wow. Right. A silver sword. That's also very good. So we're almost done here. Uh-oh, this guy has a devil's sword. That's, interesting. I think it could have backfired on him. And that's the Light Orb. So the Light Orb, I think, negates terrain bonuses for both you and your opponent in battle. It's not as good of an orb, but it's still kind of okayish, and you need it to make the Starlight spell anyways. So this boss is actually a recruitable character. I don't think the Star Orb is the only time they've done something like that. There are other items and effects throughout the series that prevent weapon durability decreasing, but it's not nearly as overpowered. And we're eventually going to have to give up the Star and Light Orbs anyways. Let's see, barring games where weapon durability isn't even a thing anyways, there's some skills that do it. And there are games that let you freely repair items anyways. That's also possible. So we just picked up Cheeky, or Tiki as she's known in localizations. She's the second Monokete, and you need Bantu to recruit her. She is said to be the stronger of the two because she is a divine dragon and not just a fire dragon. But honestly, I don't see it. In Fire Emblem 3 and Shadow Dragon, yeah, totally, Tiki's impressive, but in this version of the game, I really don't see it. I don't think she's effective against the final boss like the game wants you to believe. She can use either the Fire Stone or her own Divine Stone, so let's demonstrate. And she also has the same glitch that Bantu has, so you can make her invincible with a promotion item also. Blue Flame instead of red, but I still don't think she's a very good unit in Fire Emblem 1. In Fire Emblem 3, totally. So Marth's gonna get another miracle level. Very good one. And remember, you can take your own weapons into the arena as well. I'll just set the chapter number to 20 so I don't have to later. Since you can take your own weapons in the arena, this means that the Miracle Sword, which is still a pretty powerful sword, can also be used in arenas. So, yeah. Crazy item. What's Ricardo got? I want to pass off his items before we go. I just want to get rid of his item before we go, so let's give Minerva a Volcanon, and I will give Julian a backup lockpick. And we're off. So this Camus fellow seems like a nice guy. I hope we don't have to kill him. Alright, so the epic conclusion to today's stream. a village that we're probably not going to get to because of how out of the way it is, an arena, and we are going to abuse the trick that I just talked about. Julian, I don't think we need well, there's an arena, so let's keep him around. And Ricardo, you're not needed. Cheeky, I guess Cheeky could, she could probably get a promotion item and start using the trick. And where's Est? We want Est also. Some typos in this translation, unfortunately. So yeah, General Camus, or Camus as some know him, he is a character archetype that is kind of controversial in this series. Because even though he seems like a nice guy, and he actually is a nice guy, he's chosen to fight for the enemy. Which means that we have to kill him. A good man is going to die in this chapter, and it's played up as this big tragedy. But the thing is, Camus archetypes tend to come off as not very intelligent, because typically, like, the enemy army is always played up as this evil empire that you have to fight against. So to have a character willingly join them, even though they seem like a good person, it isn't always, like... It doesn't always make them come off as smart people. There are Camus archetypes that do the job, they do the character role very well, but there are also examples in the series of them doing it very poorly. And, you know, it's a case-by-case basis. This one, in particular, it's like, whatever. It was the original. But I can think of some examples where, you know, they just created unnecessary amounts of strife because they chose to fight for the enemy. Cheeky has to get to that storage tent before she can do anything, so we're gonna have to hold off on doing the glitch with her for now. Yeah, I mean, like, we've recruited plenty of characters out of the enemy army, so it's not like it's impossible to do, but they have to make it to where this is one guy where it has to be, like, you can't recruit them, so... Oh, I wonder what would happen. You know, I'm actually curious. If we get a Thunder Sword, we should try and have Julian use it, because I've never seen a thief use a Thunder Sword. So we open this chapter with... Oh, paladins can go over mountains. Did you know that? Anyways, we open with some very annoying and strong enemies. We've got lots of ballisticians. See chapter, like, 14, 15-ish for why those guys are annoying. And these guys are strong. Way strong. Like, it's actually surprising how tough they are. They've got good weapons, they've got good everything. But we're gonna have to punch through them one way or another. And we've got just the guys to do it. Thieves can go in the water too. Maybe that should draw out the generals there. Let's see, what does this guy have? Ah, it's a quick shooter. It's a quick shot. So, unfortunately, putting a flyer in range of that would be a very bad mistake. We can drag out the generals, though, with these two. Uh-oh. This actually... this could actually be dangerous, because every time you kill somebody, the space is now open for them for the enemy to send in another unit. So they could just like suicide all their guys on the same character in order to kill them, because you know, even if the enemy unit dies, they're still doing damage. Bane of every Fire Emblem player is having that happen. Jeez. And they're dodging way more often than I would like. Sure, what's up? God, so many dodges. Okay, there's only one paladin left. I think I could get rid of him. Is there a quick shot here? Yeah, there is. That's unfortunate. I've never heard of the Best Gamers. Oh, nice crit. But I don't do voiceover work. I actually develop games. Like on my channel, there are videos for games I've developed. But they're not like super popular or anything. Okay, should I give it to... I've only got one Libro I can use on this turn. I guess Wendell's getting it so he doesn't get shot. I've never heard of the Best Gamers, so no, I'm not from that channel. Whatever that is. Okay, the Paladins are retreating, that's very good. And a good crit again from Minerva. Very good. We have Paladins incoming, though. So yeah, here's an example of using the Thief Key to fix the bridge. Or open the bridge, rather. Maybe we can javelin this guy. That's a start. Love to get rid of these guys. Oh, good crit! Can Bantu finish off this guy? Nah, 2 damage. Of course not. I'd imagine somebody needs healing now. Probably Harden. So, if all of this... Oh, really? That's interesting. So, if all of this part of the map looks bland and useless, there's going to be reinforcements coming. This village, I'm not going to visit it. It contains the Hammernay staff. That is a staff that only Lena can use, but it repairs items, and it's restricted from repairing some of the stronger weapons in the game, so it's not really that good. But, you know, some would say that repairing items is very good in certain situations. But no, we're not going for it because, come on, how can you? It's all the way out there, and we have a really stupidly powerful boss to deal with. He's got a unique weapon, and he's really tough. Oh, there's a storage tent right here. I should have realized that. You know, that does remind me of this one time I went to a casino and was told I look exactly like Matt Damon, which was an experience, I'll say. Alright, so now we can start glitching Tiki. They are just so powerful! Arden got a blank level, which is unfortunate. Oh, there's a recruitable character in this chapter, too. I almost forgot. First, we're gonna get rid of this shooter. Jeez, come on! Let me get rid of him. Can Sheeta get rid of him? Where is she? Oh, she ended up there. No damage! No! Sheeta, you let me down! Alright, Minerva. Minerva has to do it. I'm in big trouble if she doesn't. Okay! Ephraim Damon. That sounds like a decent high fantasy name. It might. It might. Who knows? I'm seriously starting to consider just using that dragon whip on Sheeta right away, or giving her, like, all the power rings or something. Let's go like this. Meanwhile, the sisters are clear to start attempting the triangle attack glitch. I would love to show that off at least one time. What's in the armory? The armory has axes. Who needs axes? I haven't used an axe user in forever. We don't need killing edges. We don't need armor slayers. We need silver swords. Where are all of the silver swords? If there's one in the... Oh, there's a devil sword. We could... Oh, here's a silver sword. Perfect. Actually, I don't even know if Est can use it. So... Est might need something of a boost. Marth's gonna get into a conflict here. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Marth, please get defense. Speed HP. Please tell me I can rewind far enough. Okay, good. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's just so early in the chapter. I'm not, like... I should not have put Marth against these paladins. They're so very powerful. Okay, one of them might be able to get to Marth. I don't know if the other one will. They double him! Okay, he's fine. Yeah, Martha and Linda are BFFs now. Because they're both dead! I think he hit 12. Did he hit 12? I think that's 12. See, this is a difficulty spike. If there ever was one. It's nuts. Alright, so let's recruit this character. His name is Lawrence, and it's yet another Sheeta recruit. I have no idea how you're supposed to figure this out, though. Like, he's got a unique portrait, so you might think he's recruitable, but are you just supposed to instinctively choose Sheeta to try it? So yeah, Lawrence joins you, but Camus doesn't. He'll defect. But Camus won't. Est can use the silver sword. Very good. We have to take a turn to equip it and everything, but... yeah, it is helpful that she can use silver swords at base. That's actually very good. Alright, now we have to... the first thing to do is to get rid of those paladins, like, geez. What I should have done, really, was block the bridge with Bantu and then just run everybody across it. In fact, we probably want to do that soon anyways, because they're kind of in danger here. Stop dodging. These guys keep dodging. Oh, what did he drop? Silver sword. Okay. Yeah, Hardin needs to get some better equipment too, because he's almost used up all of his things. We've actually been neglecting to get items from shops. Well, I've been neglecting it. Can you not move up there? Wow. This is going to make the boss very difficult. This is a very, very tough boss. Oh yeah, the thief, that's what happens when a thief destroys a village, by the way. In case you didn't know. Okay, Merrick's getting some much-needed EXP now. I think we could warp Ogma all the way up there. Maybe that's the ideal strat. Alright, Est versus the arena. Let's see how she does. The bet is 120, which is good. The enemy is a pirate, which should not pose much of a danger. Oh, did she do the triangle attack? Well, she got a level. No, she didn't get a level. I'm stupid. I need to stop talking. In order for the glitch to work, you have to arrange the three sisters in a certain pattern. So maybe that was not the correct pattern. Also, this chapter doesn't have any healing staves in the shop. So if you want to do any sort of abuse like I'm going to with the arena, then, uh-oh. No, this thing will never hit her. They're just elephant guns. So yeah, you better stock up before you go into this chapter if you want to do any sort of heavy arena abuse. We can start abusing Tiki, and we need to get across that river. Actually, Tiki should get across that river now, too. Yeah, here they come. All the reinforcements. They start now, and they'll never stop. I don't mean literally they'll never stop, but I don't know when they stop. Let's see here. Yep. Tiki's getting there. Alright, so we'll move... Maybe if we move like this, it'll work. So now we are going to store that away. Store that away. And now it's time for the Star and Light Orb trick. Star Orb. He needs to be carrying these anyways, by the way. So better to do this now. Let's try Arena Est again. Hey, Pegasus Knight. Okay, she took a hit here. But that's fine. First Est level. And it wasn't that particularly interesting. Am I tracking how many levels Est gets? No, I'm not. So I don't intend to put all that much effort into Est. Like, she can still do the triangle attack just by being around. So it's not this huge, huge thing you should worry about. Sheeta can stay there for now. Oh, that's a lot of damage from the elephant gun. A lot more than I was expecting. That's one of them gone. Lawrence needs some healing. Alright, Marth, time to show them what the Miracle Sword can do. Ah, I didn't heal him! This should be alright, though. Yeah, maybe it does shoot elephants after all. Who knows? Well, this guy can't damage her, so... Yeah, see, he is doing 0 damage against this guy. This seems very, like, unusual. Like, it shouldn't be happening. But this does make a very excellent choke point for Merrick to get levels. So our next step is to clean up the enemies surrounding Camus. Especially since 2 of them have reserve staffs. I will not forget to heal Marth this time. And it's just a mage, so this won't do anything. It's good to get through as many of those fights as possible without taking hits for reasons I've already gone into. Yeah, it does sound kind of intimidating. The elephant gun. I think Arden might stand a chance with a decent weapon. Yeah, that moment when you get doubled by a general, and we get our own elephant gun. But, yeah, it's ballisticians only. It's like, who's gonna use it, etc. Nobody, right? I mean, like, really. The only thing we need to be careful about is that some of those guys have javelins, and you don't want a paladin to attack Merrick with a javelin. We've seen what goes wrong when that happens. What level is he? 13? That's still a ways to go. This horseman is making things difficult, though. Also, in case anyone's wondering, Camus has a special weapon that actually has range, so there's no way to outrange him. You have to go toe-to-toe with the guy. It's not gonna work out in your favor otherwise. Which means I might warp in our boy Ogma. But first, Marth's going to take out another knight without getting hit, no less. Very good. Level 13! Look at that! 2 power, 1 speed, 2 HP. He is getting to be very, very good. And he still has 7 more levels that he can take advantage of. He might not even need to reach that point. I suppose Ogama could start moving. It's going to be a couple of turns before anybody thinks about challenging Camus. I don't know which pronunciation is correct, so I tend to bounce back and forth between them. Let's go here. Oh yeah, this is actually interesting. Magic does not lose durability if you miss. Normally throughout the series, magic does lose durability even if it misses. Like, it makes sense for physical weapons to not lose durability if they miss, but for magic, they figured it would be more realistic if it did. And probably a good balance thing, too. Say, isn't this just fantastic? We're getting all the money. Yeah, it would be very nice if I just got a lucky crit against Camus. So, Ogama's health is good. How's Hardin's? He's fine. Sheeta's fine. Everyone's fine. Oh, crap. I forgot that they might try to attack Arena, too, but that's fine. We should be able to defend them very easily with Paula and Katsua. Oh, geez, this is not good. I forgot that might happen. Well, let's keep working on Marth at any rate. Oh, look, a fighter. A fighter's not gonna do a thing against Marth. See, how can you say Marth is so, is not that good a lord when you can do this with him? I suppose arena abuse is kind of, like, sort of a cheat. I mean, arenas were eventually, like, kicked out of the series completely. So, I guess they must have considered it something that was too easily abused as well. Okay, first reserve guys out of the way. That was a nice crit. And we didn't need to warp Ogama over here after all. We are going to give him... Oh, inventory's full. Never mind. Oh boy. Welcome, Rulse. No horse, therefore bad. Only if you play the game a certain way. What?! That's not how this is going down. Come on. Been here for 2 hours. I'm up to chapter 20. It can't be a killing edge because it's a lance, and there's no killer lance. Oh. Or you might hit me with that. No more triangle attack for us. Don't worry, she was the weakest out of all of the Pegasus Knights. It's not a big deal. That wasn't Minerva, that was, Katsua. Just get rid of your armor slayer there. You won't be needing it. Est, please tell me you have enough power to take this guy out. I better do it like this. He's at low health, so he's going to retreat. He's totally going to retreat. And I haven't healed Marth. Well, it's fine. Why did I not move? This is all Rena's fault, as far as I'm concerned. If she actually gained EXP while, like, healing and stuff, then... yeah. Well, he wouldn't take another shot at such low health. That's the thing. Unless you were doing that. No, you can't do that. Come on. Please tell me there's a way out of this. Four warps. We're losing 4 warps because... I'm not resetting. I'm not resetting. I'm not resetting. You've got 2 Pegasi that... oh my god. Fine. Fine. No Rena either. No Rena either. This is entirely my fault. No Rena, we lose a chunk of our warps. No Rena, we lose a chunk of our warps. See? Why do the enemies have to, like, spike in difficulty like this? Well, I guess there's no rush to get to the end of the chapter now, is there? Okay, finally all of those guys are dealt with. Alright, Camus, your stupid chapter has gone on for long enough. I'll let you come to me. Challenger gets the first blow after all. Should we just, like, send Marth with the Miracle Sword? Or no, not the Miracle Sword. Should we just send Marth with his Rapier? Level 15. More power is good. You know, Marth could totally just solo the rest of the game. Look at this guy. Look at all this speed. And all of that power. He is 3 off from the power cap. Alright, Camus. As long as I have the Gradius, I can't lose. He's attacking us with a Konami game. Oh, that's right. In some of the remakes, he can actually he moves, doesn't he? Yeah. So you can actually spare him, which I guess is how he survives and becomes a character in Fire Emblem Gaiden. Luck is very important. What are you talking about? And that means we're out of recovers. We'll have to switch to something less good. If anyone hears a lawnmower, that's my bad. This has gone on for longer than I thought it would. Well, at least I know thrones don't heal. Just drop this, no one's gonna use it. Does he heal on thrones? Well, it doesn't matter now. The good news is when you kill him, you get the Gradius. So if you decide to spare him in one of the later versions of the game, man, that's loud, then you miss the Gradius. So at least we have a decent weapon. So, anybody think we should arena to level 20, or should we just stop now? Yeah, you know what, with the lawnmower noise, I think we should probably stop now. I am very annoyed at losing all of those characters, and those warp staves. We have 6 left if we do this, though. Unless we, like, waltz Marth all the way over there. You know, with only 5 chapters to go, we've got plenty of good characters. Let's do some shopping before that, though. There's only junk at these stores. Isn't this just the best ending, though? Let's see, he's 15. Do we take him to level 20? I think we do take him to level 20. I have another life staff in here somewhere. Oh, and another recover, so we can keep going. Merrick's gaining levels too. He's level 16. He only has 4 levels to go also. You've got to be kidding me! This is stupid. Why am I having this kind of experience right now? There, that's better. This is like trying to, I don't know. What a day this has been. Random crits out of thin air. I'm only doing this because you actually need like a... Oh, the thief goes across rivers. Did not know that. He's got a double sword. Cheeky, get rid of him. Oh look, a double sword, and Bantu got another crap level. I should have saved that for somebody else. He's got 2 speed. If he caps power and speed, then I'm just stopping. Okay, mage, useless. Yes, I know. I know I've been wanting to keep my turn count low, but I really think I need to do this. Okay, he's almost there. Because now, with all of the losses I've taken, I think I really need to get some insurance going. By the way, if... Excuse me. By the way, if you go over 655,000 gold, you actually roll back down to 0. But I don't think anybody would ever really get that far. Alright. He's maxed. He's maxed. We are warping him out of this chapter. He's level 20. Warps used 11. And we're moving on. No, he doesn't go to level 30 in this version of the game. It was 20. The max is 20 for everybody until they decided he needed something to keep up with the people who actually promote. Anyways, that is the conclusion of today's stream. It's been frustrating. It was very annoying, and I apologize for all of the rewinds and stuff, but, like, you have to understand, with George gone and Rena gone and several other units gone, I need some insurance. So that's what I've done. I have leveled Mark to 20 with the Miracle Strat. So, yeah. That is all for today's stream. On Monday the 20th, the very definitely actual 30th anniversary of Fire Emblem, we will finish Fire Emblem 1, and hopefully I will keep my head on during those 2 final hours. So, see you guys on Monday. I'll just look at what we get to deal with next chapter.